This year, we're so happy to be celebrating our 85th anniversary serving the great city of Newark. Boys and Girls Club of Newark is a part of a national movement that began back in 1860. Four wonderful women in Hartford, Connecticut started with young men who were in the streets, in the neighborhood, and wanted to help them build good character and become great citizens. They brought them inside their home, they served them tea and biscuits, and played board games with them. So that birthed the movement where every club, when you walk in almost, has a big games room and you see tons of kids having just a wonderful time. This began to spread across the country, and in 1906, 53 member organizations came together to establish the Federated Boys Clubs. Later on, the name was changed to Boys Clubs of America, and we joined the movement in 1938, starting great programs and services here in the great city of Newark. We too, like the national movement, have been at the head and forefront of progress. We began accepting girls in 1971. We changed our name officially in 1981, 9 years before the national organization did, to Boys and Girls Club. We continue to serve nationally over 5 million young people. Here in Newark, we serve well over 1,000 young people every single year at our main clubhouse facility located at 1 Avon Avenue. And with our partners who run school buildings who don't want to be in the after-school environment with kids because that's our expertise, we serve over 600 kids in those environments. And we just have a great relationship with KIPP New Jersey, a couple of other charter school organizations, and are building an even better relationship with Newark Public Schools that we've had for many, many years. Today, the club still includes all of the great recreation and physical fitness activities, as well as enrichment program. But we've gone further to think about how can we more broadly serve families and the community at large. To make sure that kids are having their true needs met, we have a dental clinic on site. We have a swimming pool on site, partnered with the Michael Phelps Foundation, where we teach kids and adults how to swim. One of our most important initiatives is the Ready Family Wellness Center, as well as our mental health clinic. We've been intent on hiring licensed professionals who know how to meet kids and address their mental and behavioral health concerns.
There's a lot going on in our community, and our kids are coming in with more than just their book bags and a smile. Over 80% of our members are enrolled in psychoeducational groups. Over 25% of our kids are engaged in individual sessions here. And I'm happy to announce that in October of 2022, with the generous support of numerous funders, that we were able to expand our mental health services to our kids here at the Boys and Girls Club and to our families, as well as to the local community.
The Devil's Youth Foundation is really proud of the support that we've been able to give and that we will continue to give to the Boys and Girls Club, and specifically the Wellness Center. We have seen how difficult it is to be a kid these days, and we want to be supportive in every way that we can. That's physical and mental. For me, you can see when you walk in here the kind of care that is given to the children and the youth who come in these doors, and that is because you have a group of dedicated adults who are selfless in what they do every day. And the Devil's Youth Foundation wants to support them, they want to support the club, and they want to continue this great work because it's having a huge impact in the community, and you can see it.
Having our mental health professionals provide the support to our parents, to our community, has just been so inspiring. It makes my heart leap.
Another program that we're so excited about is our STEM program in the Lockman Family STEM Center. And we've been fortunate enough to be partnered with Apple, who's provided tons of technology and training and development for our STEM professionals.
S is for science, T is for technology.
Well, the STEM Center, it's innovative, it is about the future, and our kids love coming into the STEM Center.
Okay, so I want everyone to turn on their computers.
They love learning about coding, playing with the robots. They love doing digital art, and so it's just really a place for their creativity to shine. I love introducing them to new areas within STEM. So whether they're going to be a software engineer one day, or they're going to be a chemist one day, or a scientist or a researcher, that they have a basis understanding, and it brings me so much joy that that basis understanding started here with providing a foundation, and a foundation of fun, a foundation of learning, a foundation where they are already ahead of the game before they even get to college.
Great job! Great job. Okay.
All of these great programs and services are made possible by our partners, our donors, and people who give their time and energy as volunteers. We've had the fortune to have great trustees who stuck around with us for many, many years and engaged our young people and made sure that they had all the opportunities that we want to present. Cynthia M. Banks is an incredible staff person who's given her life to young people to make sure that kids are given the best opportunity possible. Two individuals in particular, Lois Larkey and Steve Gilbert, are some of our most treasured trustees, and we're so happy to present them as the Award for Caring recipients.
I joined the club in 1975 when I was invited by Tom Lehman to join the board. I went to the first board meeting and was amazed to realize I was the only woman there. So I was the first woman member. So I got put on the personnel committee and the program committee. And because I was a teacher, I got put on the Youth of the Year committee. Being on the Youth of the Year committee and listening to the kids' stories was incredibly moving. And it made me realize that we needed to have this Youth of the Year expanded and finding, honestly, potential in each kid, because it's all about nourishing the children. And that was, as far as I could see, the legacy of the Boys Club. The program I'm most proud of is introducing the concept that kids can go to college, even if their parents don't think they can, or they don't think they'll have the money or whatever it is, that introducing opportunity to children and to their parents was probably a game changer, really. I am incredibly honored to get this award. I've known Cynthia since the day I walked in this club, and to get the award that has her name for the Award of Caring and the concept of caring, which was what was my goal, to be a caring person. It doesn't get any better than that. If you're thinking of volunteering, I can say to you that this was the best thing you could ever possibly do. And if you're thinking and you're able to donate, then you're able to give kids resources and the club resources that they really need. I can't imagine I would have been involved in this for 40 some odd years if it wasn't just the best.
I became a trustee in 1970, and I retired as a trustee in 2022. So I was a trustee for 52 years, which was a long time. I'm very proud of what I was able to do. I wish it were more. It goes without saying. I was happy that other people felt that I could do something for the kids. And what the clubs offered was a place for them to get educated, to feel safe, and it was a wonderful result when you saw how it affected the youth. The one thing I'm very proud about during my tenure was being able to get other trustees. It was very important for the organization to get dedicated trustees to become members, including a person named Lois Larkey. So we were very, very fortunate to have very fine people, and we just needed them to continue, and that was always my endeavor. I'm extremely honored to receive the Cynthia Banks Award for Caring because she's such a loving person. We know that if something needs to be done, she's going to be doing it. It's a big honor as far as I'm concerned. So if you feel that you should and want to help other people, this is a way in which you can personally do this, and there's a lot of very good things that are happening in this city, and to participate in it is a pleasure.